All right. Not that you guys are, but ooh, nice, Libra. But you know, it does happen. And then we have the Star card, and then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, I haven't been reading these cards in reverse. Excuse me, I've been having some allergy stuff. But, you know, I'm going to look at this Knight of Cups both ways. We have the Star card, and this is like the astrological omens are in your favor, Libra. It's time for you to... One thing for you to do is think about yourself first. So many Librans put others before themselves, and we're starting to see and feel, and that's one of the deals that Jupiter is helping us do. I say us, I'm talking about all Librans, sun, moon, and rising, but especially the suns, is to feel your inner greatness. You know, not always putting others ahead of you. Like if you, someone's calling you to help out with a benefit, and you're like, oh, I really don't want to do that. I have so many other things, but I'll go ahead and help them instead of take your own downtime to relax. So those are some of the essences that you can put into place, is putting yourself first, not to be, not to be egotistical, but more to take care of you and more to know what that's like. You know, the Aries are great at that. Some of the other signs are wonderful. Libra and Cancer tend to nurture other people before themselves. I'm just saying. So the astrological omens, your spirit guides, I'm going to use my wand here, are in your favor to help you understand how to do that. This is the Star card. I believe it comes right after the Tower, doesn't it? If I'm correct. So now after the Tower, things are falling apart. Now we need to see some enlightenment, some guidance. How do we move forward? How do we go forward? Okay. Sort of the yin and the yang. She has this flow of water through here. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Speaking of water, this can be a water sign. It can be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. Came up in reverse. I kind of want to see. Yeah. So, okay, this card is in reverse as well. So I'm going to talk about this both ways. No matter what, this card, even if it's upright, is facing away from the Star card. So this could mean one of two things. It could mean that this is what comes from the Star card as a new proposal of love. You know, the Knight of Cups are very romantic. Or a proposal for something you love to do, or someone says, hey, I'll partner with you on that, a creative project or something spiritual, something intuitive. That would be this card here. Okay. Now, if it's in reverse, then it faces, don't you love it? Then it faces the Star. Well, that makes me feel, when I look at this card in reverse, I caught my head sideways. It makes me feel unbalanced. Something about that, this horse feels like it needs to be upright. Of course it does. But I'm just saying, this could be that you need to take a better look, rather, of yourself and what makes you happy. Maybe you're not accepting the gifts and the love that have come your way. Maybe you are saying, okay, well, okay, thank you very much, but that's fine. But you know what? I still need to put others before myself. Okay, so what we want you to do is to accept those gifts of love and happiness and joy. The clarification card is the Six of Pentacles. This card has come up in a couple other readings. It's the generosity card. So there might be, some in the universe that are generous. You guys are my 10th reading. 11th, actually. 11th. 11th is a master number. It's the number of healing and of service towards others. And very creative. So, this actually, it did come up like this as well. So if we look at it this way, I still feel like this is I still feel like Libra, I hate to repeat and repeat, but this is about being generous to yourself. This usually is about our money and our health. It might also, too, be that you've been feeling tired lately. There's still, stuff going around, colds, flus. I don't know if I told you if at the beginning of this video or is another video, but I was sort of coughing. There's some allergies in this area. So it might be that if it's about your health, that you're still feeling a little bit under the weather, but I kind of feel like that's going to change for you in April. I think April's going to be a better month, not only for you all, but really for so many different signs. I feel like April's going to be a better month, and especially mid to last time of April. Now, it might be that, this is about our money too. So you might really be watching your money end of March into April. And you may not be, spending so much on, the luxuries of life, clothes, eating out, that type of thing. You might really be watching your income. Music. I'm seeing like what would be a CD or a record album. It has the hole in the middle, in the middle to either lie the vinyl on the player or the CD. So it might be that if either you're in music or just listening to music is food for your soul, food for you, nurturing. It really can be. Some of you all that want to meditate more, there's some wonderful YouTube videos of, you click on it and it's a piano and waterfall. It's just some really wonderful, relaxing videos. So just saying, that might be beneficial for some of you. Let's see what else comes up for Libra. All right, well, I'm getting home construction and or possibly looking at homes for some of you. Again, the next 3 weeks may not be the best time to put a contract on one, but I feel like some of you all are thinking about new or different neighborhoods or even a new city. So maybe you're looking into a new city or you're sort of dreaming about it or, kind of fantasizing doing that. But I feel like some of you all are definitely doing that. It's a nice rainbow. Let's see what else comes up. See if we can get a totem animal for Libra. Well, okay, let's see. I'm trying to make this out. All right, well, I'm getting two, and the reason I'm laughing is the first one. There's two. One's a donkey and one's a long-haired rabbit. I was laughing at the donkey because I thought, what could that mean? It could mean stubbornness. I was doing a class one time, and in front of the class, I kept picking up and hearing around this woman that I was doing a demonstration with, donkey, and I thought, well, I can't call her a donkey, or another word. And so I said, are you stubborn? And she just went on and on about how there was something in her life that she couldn't let go of. So, let your donkey out to play. Let me just put it that way. The other was the long-eared rabbit. Like the ears are sort of flying back as he's jumping. So this might be a wild rabbit. See what rabbits mean. I mean, they're so peaceful. They're so sweet. They may have some other, not so sweet descriptions, but look those up and see if you get anything. That was kind of funny. A donkey and a rabbit. Some of you are going to need raincoats, I see, and umbrellas. So in your local area, if there's a chance of rain, just don't forget to take those with you. I'm also getting possibly for some areas hailstorm. I don't think it's ice. We're kind of late in the season for ice, but I feel like it could turn into hail. You know, when the warm and the cool weather come together, that can happen. All right, Libra. I'm going to add these up, but I just want to say I do really feel like there's a lot of power in being you. I wanted to say that Eckhart Tolle book, The Power of Now. If any of you all haven't read that, that's a really good book. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It might do you some good. I'm just getting that out of this card. And then also with these Pentacles and this Knight of Cups, both in reverse, but talking about them both ways. Give to yourself as much as you do to others. Okay, this guy's come up a couple times in a few readings. I think this one has once, but I think we're wanting a lighter load, aren't we, Libra? We are wanting, I say we, I'm including myself in this as people, but as Librans, I think you're really wanting to go towards an easier route, the path possibly less traveled, self-mastery, so that possibly you're not focusing on 5 things at once. My dog just took off with a piece of paper. I'm sure it's fine. Sorry about that. He reminds me of the 7 of Swords. Sorry about that. Self-mastery, meaning what can you do in your life? Because we have celebration here. We have the 3 of Cups. So you're working towards a happier, easier, more productive, more joyous lifetime. Wish that came out of my mouth, so let's go with lifetime. Librans are very much astrologically working towards during the shift, like I said earlier, is self-mastery. Being the captain of your boat and not trying to please others so much, because Libras and Cancers, I may have said this before, try to please others and sometimes even before yourself. So it's very important to say, what is it that I want? What is it that myself as a Libra sun, for the most part, what I'm talking about now, excuse me, moon and or rising. But I'm particularly talking about the Libra suns. There's a sense of really wanting to gain your own mastery, be the captain of your boat, and not feeling like you have to follow others or be in others' boats, okay? So what you're doing is you're dropping some of this load. This 10 of Wands is like, hey, I'm ready for things to be easier. I want to be able to network with other people is the feeling I'm getting. It might be more communications on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It may be seeing people in person more, like getting together with friends or groups that you really, really enjoy. A meetup, some sort of group that you're really excited about. Okay, Libra, let's look at the first 2 weeks in May. Okay, so then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is a very beneficial financial card. The 9 of Pentacles is, oh my gosh, happiness and joy around where you are with your finances, being able to pay your bills on time, seeing more money coming in, being able to buy clothes if you want clothes, being able to buy furniture, being able to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car payment. There's just a really nice feeling, and this has come with some completions because it's the 9, possibly completions of thought, of the self-mastery. What are you focusing on that you would love to do, that you've been doing possibly, but now you're saying like, you know what, I can make money doing that. Or I might be asked to make a speech or do a talk in front of a group of people, and you just feel good about yourself. This could also be your health improving. Let me go back to that a minute. There could be income or money around this talk and or talks, and you sort of see that as a, maybe there's something to this that I could get some traction on and continue to do. Now, what I was saying a second ago, This could be around your health too. You know, maybe some of you have felt, uh, it's interesting. I'm getting the word spinal, either spinal injuries or something to do with your spine, or lower back pain, or maybe mid back pain, but something to do with your spine. And of course, our spine connects with so many different parts of, you know, mobility. So something's getting better here. Now, the last card is the Seven of Wands. So you're really having to stand up for who you are. But you know, there's no one else in this card, is there? So that's interesting. While I'm talking about self-mastery, there's only one person in this card. And you're saying, hey, you know what? I'm standing up for who I am. I'm Libra. Hear me roar. And hear me roar is what I said. And, you know, there's people down here sticking their wands up, but you're sort of hovering above. You know what you want. You're not taking anybody's, oh, you sure that's going to work? Or I hope you don't do that. Like questioning you on what you want. Go for it. Go for what you want. You're standing up for yourself and your message and your work in life. 2 wand cards. So some of this month to month is going to be about your work and how you go towards a lighter place and stand up for what you want. Okay, let's see the energies from one month to another. The Magician. Okay, what a perfect card for this particular reading. The Magician is the creator of his own existence. He has the wand, he has the sword, the cup, the pinnacle, and he's reaching up to the sky like it's an energetic up to source, if you will, up to the universe. What can I create? What new path can I create for myself? This is so apropos for this, what I've been talking about for this reading, quite honestly. He has the infinity sign above his head, so he knows that once he puts his thinking and his action into place, then he's taken care of by the universe. And this is forging a brand new path for you, or expanding one to greater heights. I feel like you're adding something to your repertoire that's really going to make your heart sing and make more money here. All right, so let's look at the crystal and see what it has for Libra. Okay, well, I see several pathways for you. One is violet, one is green, one is turquoise, and one is white. So this takes in the higher chakras. This takes in the throat, the third eye, and the crown, which means that you're really working spiritually on who you are. Interesting way that they're shaped. It's sort of a L-shaped and 2 boxes, and I don't know, it just feels like it's higher chakras. Focusing on that. Let's see what else comes up for Libra. Trying to see if there is a totem animal. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, I'm seeing some scissors and or knife. Now, this is not a negative connotation. Yeah. So it feels to me like you're cutting through all the crap that you don't need, that hasn't served you. And you're really saying, you're pulling off layers of yourself that maybe you've armored yourself with. Oh, well, I need to be able to give to other people. It's like you're pulling off those layers. You're cutting through that so that you can be your true you and not have to feel like you have to serve everybody else. Let me just put it that way. I'm still looking for a totem animal for Libra. I know one's going to come up. Okay, let me see if that's what that is, or if there's another one. What I'm seeing in this crystal, I got like a really nice large fish, so maybe you're swimming into new waters. I think I'm getting all kinds of depths, like you're expanding your universe. I said that before about your universe. It's almost like if you're into parallel universes and you want to see what your doppelganger is up to. It's just like really starting in May, I think you're going to be a force to reckon with for yourself even. It's a new you. It's a new time, Libra. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and first two, want to look at these two cards. Okay, so one is the Strength card. I can't tell you how many times during this video series that the Strength card has come up. So the universe is giving us all so much inner power and staying calm, staying on your path, stay calm. You have, here we go with the, look, the two infinity signs. Yeah, that's awesome. Stay on your path, stay strong, stay patient, you'll make it. Yeah, don't focus on what didn't go right before. It's a new you, Libra. It's time to look at the two cups behind you and expand on those. And you know, this is the Who Done Me Wrong song. You know, looking at what hasn't worked in the past. Turn around and look at what has. Okay, we're going to add up these cards. We have 10, 3 is 13, and 9 is 22, 23, and 7 is 30. And when that deduces down, it's a 3, which I love the number 3. It's all numbers are wonderful. The positive side of 3 is optimism, hope, expression, joy. Feel like expressing yourself and who you are. I think people will really acknowledge and admire you for doing that and not say, oh, well, they're just going along with whatever everybody else is doing. No, what does Libra want? You know, it's a very self-contained number. And so the major arcana cards, the number 3 is the Empress card. And the Empress card is the archetypal mother. She gives birth to babies, birth to ideas, birth to new projects. I mean, this really falls in line for you all, doesn't it? Creating new, creating abundance for yourself.